Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and you're on the mic. Well, what can I say, folks? The ruling came in today, and it's another bad day for Vic. You know, Judge Shupp chose to rule in the defendant's favor and dismiss the rest of the counts against them. But mind you, this is not over, folks. This is just beginning. Remember, there's appeals. Ty is going. I'm pretty sure everything I've seen and heard today, Ty is going to appeal. I think he's pretty much ready to. He may be filing the paperwork right now, as we speak. You know, there's evidence that the judge may have misapplied the law. He didn't allow Ty the chance to present his prima facie evidence. And that's what he needed to do. Just all he really needed to do was show that there was a legitimate reason that Vic was suing. And he had that. The judge was not applying the law correctly. Judge himself even acknowledged that he pretty much knew he was gonna probably get appealed when he set up the mediation. When he ordered the people to mediation. Hoping that but I think he knows that he's going to be appealed because whether he was just kind of upset because of the fact, he had to go back on another case that the appellate court had sent back to him earlier in the week, or if he was just tired or what. But he basically, there's evidence there that he did not properly run this hearing. But we shouldn't lose heart because of the fact, as I said, there's appeals. As Sammy has pointed out, SG Sammy has pointed out in a number of his videos, when they go to an appellate, when they appeal it, they appeal to a 3-judge panel, not just one. Better chance of... Now, granted, does that mean it's a slam dunk for Vic? No. Defamation is a hard case to prove, but I think in this case there's enough clear evidence there that it did happen. And that all the evidence has to be considered. And, according to what Nick said, and I'm going to take Nick and Ty's word over law Twitter. Because, Ty's the one who's actually, the Texas lawyer who's actually arguing the case. If he didn't think that he had a chance to win it, then he wouldn't have gone forward with it. Okay? He knows Texas law probably better than the majority of the people on Twitter. Okay? And then, and Nick has actually read up on the TCPA. So he's well versed in that as well. He read it, and I know there are a number of academic lawyers out there on law Twitter who are going to say, well, we read it too, and we don't agree with his interpretation. Well, that's the thing. So, even Judge Shupp had mentioned, hey, look, I get peeled a lot, and sometimes they agree with me, sometimes they don't. According to what we've seen, I think the appeals court tends to go against Shupp more than they go with him. So take that for all it's worth. But guys, stay strong. Don't let this get you down. Continue with your lives and keep an eye on this, but don't let it consume you. Don't get caught in Twitter fights, because that's not going to do you any good. Let Kick Vic have the little victory lap right now. Let's look at some of the positives that happened because of this. Yeah, right now in the courts, we're not doing so well. Hopefully, when Ty appeals this, we'll have a course correction there. Vic will get his justice. But in the meantime, we can still support Vic. We can still make sure we're getting him to cons by contacting the cons and letting them know, hey, we want Vic there. Because mind you, one of the things that they kept saying was that we have all this evidence that Vic is a predator. And they presented nothing to that. They presented nothing to that point. Everything they presented as evidence has been debunked or outright shown to be a lie. So, let's look at some of the positives though. Vic is still getting invited to a lot of cons. Right, maybe only like Anime Matsuri and Kamehacon were the only anime cons that brought him, but still, his fan base is as strong as ever, if not stronger, because of this. Which it reminds me of that old saying, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I think most people who have met Vic and have legitimately really interacted with him in good faith and have seen that he's not the person they want you to believe him to be. I myself have interacted with him and can tell you he's not the person they want you to believe. Okay? He's a good man. Get him out to conventions. Support the dubbing companies that support him. Let them know that you appreciate them backing Vic. No matter how many of the blue hairs sit there and squawk. Remember, evil succeeds when good people sit and do nothing. Kick Vic will succeed in doing serious damage to Vic if we don't stand with him and we don't lift him up and we don't support him. No man is an island unto themselves. Whether you're a fan of Vic or you're just somebody who's just sick and tired of this NPC, PC, cancel culture, social justice warrior baloney, stay strong, stay fast. That's how we're going to endure. And with that, if you check the links below, want to contact me directly, my Twitter handle will be down there. I'm also, of course, supporting a number of dub companies. You guys might want to check them out. Check out some of their voice actors and stuff. Also, of course, I've got the Vic's GoFundMe still up there. I'm also supporting Lisa Ortiz's family's GoFundMe, as well as that Umbrella guy's Indiegogo. Guys, never feel like you have to donate. Okay, nobody wants to see you go bankrupt. If it's on your heart to, and you have if you have the ability to, and it's on your heart to, please consider donating. If you've already donated, please consider donating again. Because this isn't over, folks. This is not over. This is far from over. I'm pretty sure Ty is going to appeal this. And then we'll just have to wait and see it. I know sitting and waiting on it, I know a lot of you are exhausted. People think, oh, it's over now. It's not over. It's only just begun. That's why you got to keep the faith. As I said, if you have the means to and it's on your heart to, please consider donating. If you already donated, please consider donating again. And if you can't donate, you can at least still help out by sharing the link. Maybe there's somebody in your network of friends that might see this and say, hey, I want to help out too. Never know. And if you like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I look forward to the conversations, as long, of course, as they're respectful and I won't tolerate any taunting or any harassment or any nasty comments. Okay? We can agree to disagree and we can be civil in our discussion. So just bear that in mind. And again, keep the faith, people, because this isn't over. It's just beginning. So with that, I hope to see you guys in a little while for the premiere of Voices. Voices Big and Small with Jay Hickman as I go through Jay Hickman's career in Houston as a voice actor with ADV and Sentai and even with Funimation a bit. And if I don't see you guys tonight at the premiere, then I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.